Let's go. Come on. Sound check. We got sound okay? Is it too loud? Let us know. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hello and welcome back to the second 5K Tennis Trash Talk Tuesday, where we're just going to talk some smack about some things on and off the court in life or in tennis that we want to tee off on. So on a positive note, before we start the rants, I want to give a happy birthday to Jack Nolte out there. Longtime viewer, love you like a brother. Let's give Jack Nolte a happy birthday. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack Nolte. Happy birthday to you. Let's go.
My least favorite song to sing.
Why?
Because I find it, like we wish you a Merry Christmas, the same thing.
Yeah.
So it gets so repetitive. So we got to come up with a different happy birthday song. Maybe rap it or something. I don't know.
All right. Starting it out right now. Actually, Carla had something. Let's start with that while it's fresh on your mind. So this doesn't have to do with tennis right off the bat, but Carla was frustrated about something this morning, and hopefully you'll appreciate her take on this. So Carla, tell us what got on your mind here.
A lot of times Justin complains, why are the kids eating all the food? They just ate at school, and they shouldn't be hungry when they get home. Well, yesterday I saw one of our Facebook friends put a picture up of what her son ate at high school. And it's the same school my son goes to. And, I've always wondered, why are the kids so hungry? I look at the menu and stuff. The kids are given food, by the way. Usually you have to pay for it, like $2 something for a meal?
Yeah, I think we would pay like $2 and go through a buffet line when we were kids.
Yes. Well, now this is what they serve in Alabama schools, which I thought was pretty sad,
So this is what.
I'll show you a few pictures of every day what they're served. This is what a high school student eats.
What is that?
Like 3 pieces of chicken nuggets, corn, and some sauce.
All right.
Okay, that's one.
Okay. So what she's referring to is
Here's another one. 3 pieces of chicken nuggets, Rice Krispies, and a peach.
She's referring to the fact that every day when our kids come home from school, not just our kids.
This is yesterday. Nasty chicken breast, baked beans, and a fruit cup.
Yeah. So what she's referring to is every day, it seems like our children come home from school, and pretty much every other people's children out there, they come home from school and they just absolutely destroy all the food in the house. And I'm like, geez, why in the hell is when I was in high school, college, even though college worked a little bit differently, we would go in and we would pay like $2 and you would go through a buffet line, and, there would be a couple people up behind the buffet line and someone would say, hey, do you want the chicken and dumplings or do you want a corn dog? Then you'd get a little bit of a salad, maybe a little dessert at the end. And that was it, right? Oh, show that. That's like a ham sandwich tortilla.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad because there's no way there's a high school kid, especially those that are athletes, are going to fill up with that. There's just no way. Like 2 little pieces of chicken, corn. It's not going to fill up a kid. I mean, this one's classic. I just thought.
Yeah, check that out.
I mean, I'm like, what is this? Like, did they not get creative anymore?
Anyway, the issue here is large. Number one.
Wait. This is the funniest one. The funniest one. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, that's a hot dog and a piece of bread and like a peach bowl. Yeah, the issue here, number one, is food choices. You can obviously get much better food than that for a lot less money if there's people behind the counters that will actually be. Another word I'm looking for is when I was a kid, there was people in a cafeteria line that would, you'd walk through as a kid. Hey, can I have the peas and can I have the carrots? And I'll take the corn dog and not the chicken and dumplings. And then you'd pay $2 at the end of the line. Or if you couldn't afford it, you had a little food card. Mm-hmm. Okay. But now you get a styrofoam plate with no workers in there at all, with a piece of bread with a hot dog stuck on top of it, and some peaches that are just coated in sugar, and a little cellophane topped bowl that is just a sugar snack, right? And then you expect our kids to make good choices. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel well when you're hungry?
No, you don't. You have to function. I remember us going to high school. We had a lot of choices. I couldn't afford the lunch personally. I think I had the lunch card. And You know, you could get filled up. The whole thing would get filled up. I think there's 5 spaces on a tray. The whole thing, you have your juice, your milk, your fruit, your main thing, and then like a salad, or you had a choice of fries or something. But now they give them just milk, one thing, and maybe a fruit cup. I mean, that's not a meal. Or like breakfast example, my kids say, hey, Mom, they put a Pop-Tart in a milk. That's not breakfast. That's the problem. That's the reason why we have a lot of fat asses in the world. I hate to say this. You're eating a Pop-Tart for breakfast?
Yeah.
That's an issue. Diabetes, fat, being obese. I mean, the sugar that goes in your teeth, think about it. You don't think well. You don't process the food well. So you're not thinking well. How can you perform as in a gym class or in any sport if you're an athletic person?
Exactly. Crappy food choices. Anyway, we're a tennis channel. She was venting about this morning, and I felt like it was a good thing for her to bring up. Yeah, school systems. I don't know if it's an international issue or just a U.S. issue, or maybe it's just an Alabama public school issue. I don't know, but the issue should be addressed. Shitty job. 2 thumbs down on that. At least Mobile County public schools for that. Okay.
Well, and I can tell you, when I lived in Dominican Republic, not Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, they'd give them a whole course meal. I mean, it was a great meal, better than at home. So let me read some.
Read some of these comments, and then we'll shift gears to tennis.
All right. Ellis Fire said they had a program with Jamie Oliver in UK where kids got healthy food. I remember.
Good.
He changed the menu. In 2009, a report was released that after the implementation of Jamie's school, dinner programs test scores in English and science improved.
Excellent. That's what I'm saying. If you don't put, it's quality in and quality out. If you eat shit, drink slop, and inhale bullshit, you're going to put out bullshit. So if you're expecting your kid to go to school and focus all day long and take notes and be good students, and then go after school and train on the tennis court or football field or baseball, well, what are you expecting? You're expecting a zombie, or are you expecting an athlete? You can't give a kid a Pop-Tart for breakfast and then 5 hours later give them a hot dog wrapped in a piece of bread and say, good luck. It's a really shit decision, but nonetheless, there's not even any cafeteria workers anymore. Next thing you know, there's going to be AI robots serving the kids, and the kids are still going to be getting fatter. And then people are going to be out of jobs because no one serves or has any respect for positions like cafeteria workers, which are very, very important, I must say. Anyway, shifting gears to tennis. Okay, sorry to start out not tennis, but this one I'm going to freaking rant on. I'm starting this off with Stefanos Tstitsipas, a.k.a. Stefanos Tstitsipas, a.k.a. Stefanos Titsy Bitch, a.k.a. Titsy Balls, a.k.a. Titsy Sissy, and a.k.a. Sits and Spin. Okay? I'm tired of whining, crying, daddy texting, coaching on the sideline, wanting, looking like a linguine noodle, looking like a little girl when he puts his hand up on his hips. If he does it, his dad dips. They put their hand up on their hips.
Wait a minute. Don't you look like Tstitsipas anyways? Wait. Did you just call him linguine? So what does that make you?
I am linguine.
Fettuccine?
But I'm not a pro on tour. Okay? Tired of Stefanos.
Her boyfriend.
Tired of Stefanos Tstitsipas looking like a sissy bitch. Okay? Let's go back to the Stefanos sissy match against Zverev. Okay? After he decided to walk off the court, and I'm not telling you he cheated, I'm just saying, I don't think he cheated. I think it's just a matter of just being a bitch. It's his name, Titsy Bitch. His mindset is to whine and cry. He's like Osaka Jr., or who's older? They're Osaka and Tstitsipas twins. But nonetheless, man, grow up, man up. When you get on the damn court, bro, it's a battle. It's a duel. There's 2 people balling out there. And you're going to go to the bathroom, number one, and change your underwear? Okay, that's cool. I get it. You're dripping sweat. But so am I 12 hours a day. Do I go run to my truck and hide in the woods and change my little underwear? Give him some panties, man. Give him some damn panties that are waterproof and stay out on the court, number one. Number 2, stop looking for daddy. Watching daddy and Tstitsipas on the side of the court, I swear, it's like watching 12 and under girls junior tournaments, and their coach is sitting there that's got short man syndrome, that thinks that his whole life is involved on this 12-year-old match, and he's running his mouth and look like an idiot. This is Tstitsipas, and that's his daddy. Tired of it.
Ellis Fire said, He learned it from Djokovic, though.
Well, at least Djokovic is a man.
Look,
Tsitsipas is a little girl. He's a little whiny little girl.
The bathroom breaks are legal. Okay?
He's a girl.
I told Lori earlier, I don't understand, like, if he's going to the bathroom or anyone's going to the bathroom and they're taking their bag because they want to change their clothes, they need to make sure and check like they do at the securities when you go to the airport. They go through your bag and make sure there's not a phone in there or anything that you can use, right, to communicate with someone else. Duh, that would solve everything, and no one would complain that he's cheating or assume he's cheating because we don't know. It's not, we don't have the evidence. We watch the videos. Zverev said it because he's another crying baby bitch. You know, those two are whiners. Both of them are. Tsitsipas and Zverev, puppy hater, are both whiners.
Can you put a poll question up there? Put this poll question, and here's the context of the question. If we're all judge and jury based upon the facts that you saw.
What's the question that you would ask?
Let me get the context of it out. If we're judge and jury of Tsitsipas and Daddy, is he guilty of the things that we're talking about in a sense? Or is Tsitsipas and his dad guilty of coaching from the sidelines? It's as best as I can put it. He very well may have gone to the bathroom, and that's okay.
How do you know he didn't take a shit?
He could have popped a squat.
I mean, it takes about 8 minutes to take a shit for most guys.
He could have popped a squat. However, I don't know most tennis players, look, including myself. I'm 44 in November, by the way. But even as a coach that goes out on the court all day, I know I don't need to eat a bunch of bullshit the night before. I know I don't need to eat a bunch of slop as a snack at night because I know in the morning I'm going to need to get, everything passed, and I'm going to need to get out there and grind all day.
But you pee like a million times.
Now we're getting too personal.
I'm just saying, though, you go to I don't even go to the bathroom. If I'm on the court, I can't go because I'm a girl.
That's okay.
You can go back behind a tree and do your thing.
Luxuries of being a bro. Let's go.
You can't bitch Tsitsipas.
I can, because
no, you can't.
Tsitsipas is a sissy bitch.
He's all sweaty. Nobody likes shit sticking to you. The rule is you can take the bathroom break. You don't bitch about it when Djokovic does it. It's okay. The player has to deal with it. They need to be mentally tough. But Tsitsipas does it's a problem for you?
Yes.
Zverev is a little bitch.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
First of all, you're going to accuse somebody of cheating, and then you're going to go shake their hand like, bro, we're cool. When the whole time you were talking shit about me?
True.
That's why I like Medvedev. Oh, you want beef? I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Let's go.
They're both bitches.
Come on. Wrong. There's a whole lot of bitches in men's tennis right now.
Who else coaches from the sideline? Many people, Lori.
Okay.
Many.
Now, can I ask you all a question? It wasn't very long ago, within the past 10 years, that there was no such thing of coaching from the sideline at all. Serena Williams even got just destroyed about it at the U.S. Open a couple years back. Anyway, but now we have women's coaching from the sideline, at least somewhat. Certain tournaments will allow it. And we have to watch schmucks like Sasha Bajin come up and get all pretty in the camera. Ja, do you want to hit the ball? You want to hit the ball in? Do you want to hit the ball out? But I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking about myself because I know the camera's here. Do I look good? Oh, I meant to say hit the ball in. Do I look good? No. Did I hit the ball? I forgot what I was talking about because I'm focused on the camera here. Coaching on the sidelines is a freaking theatrical performance. The coaches to look like, give them some PR. Who gives a shit? But nonetheless, it was only for women's tennis. Now, Tsitsipas and his father have been proponents of coaching from the sidelines for years. Vocal about it. Vocal about it. Now, they also team up with Patrick Mouratoglou, who has the same thoughts. Now, what is Patrick Mouratoglou? A jack-in-the-box coach. He pops up in everyone's box and says, hey, I look good. Oh, wait a minute. Play good. Hey, the camera's on me. I look good. Do I look good? Yeah, I look good. Okay, yeah. And they're self-interested. I do like Mouratoglou as a coach, but I don't like the fact that they are pro coaching from the sidelines. Pros. If coaching from the sidelines is allowed, then you should be at minimum on the women's side. No disrespect to the women. But Tsitsipas is a girl, so therefore he should be on the women's side, and that would fit the narrative, right? Sissy bitch can go sit on the girl's side and coach from the sidelines with his dad, with his pink panties, and call it a day.
I mean, I don't agree with the coaching. That I do agree. I mean, I don't think that anybody should be coached on the sideline, especially if you're a pro. I don't see why a person couldn't think for themselves at that level. I find that a little bit ridiculous. But the whole bathroom break, I don't mind it since many players do it, especially the number one player in the world.
All right. Axing the topic, moving to the next topic. Okay, this is off the court stuff. If you go to the grocery store, right? Food shopping, some people call that. When you go to the grocery store and go food shopping, or you go to Walmart, put your damn grocery cart up, okay? If we talk about the epitome of laziness, not putting your grocery cart up is the epitome of laziness, okay? Not terribly long ago, you would go to the grocery store, say when I was a boy, and there'd be no grocery carts in the parking lot because people were actually good human beings and they'd put their damn grocery cart up. But now you go to the grocery cart and to the grocery store and you're dodging shopping carts, okay? Don't like it? Put the damn grocery cart up. Every time I pull into to go food shopping for us and the 5 kids, I pull in and I'm like, bozo just put his cart right in the middle of 3 parking spaces and haul ass when there was a shop return or a cart return right just to the right. This is a microcosm of laziness in this world today, and I'm talking smack about it. What do you think? And what do you think about idiots not putting the damn grocery cart back up?
I think it's terrible. I mean, it doesn't, you unload your food, you put it in your car. It takes you maybe 20 seconds, and I'm exaggerating, to go take it to where they have the cart rows where you can push it in. I just never understood people just leaving their carts. I think it's pure laziness, and another problem why we have a lot of fat asses in the world.
Yeah. and by the way, whoever last week said that it would be really tough to come up with stuff to talk smack about, I got like 8 pages, and we might not only get through like 2. So next Smack Talk Tuesday is already in the books. All right, because I can do this all day long.
I do have a problem with the cart. Those guys get paid minimum wage, and the least you can do is just put it in there for them so they can just come and collect the whole thing instead of having to go one here, one there, one over there, one.
Yeah.
I mean, hello. I mean,
usually
it's not hard.
Be a moral human being. I mean, the one person that may come to work to actually do that job should be able to just go get all the carts, use that machine they have, and take the whole train back to the beginning. But no one puts it up. So the same minimum wage type person that's not going to work because of this, in other words, they don't want to go get all the damn grocery carts because that's not fair. Because no one.
Good job, Sir John. You put your cart away. Yes, we need the
Let's
cart.
go. Let's go, Sir John. Let's go. Come on. But yes, then the person quits the job because it's too much work for $7.25 an hour before taxes, $4.50 after taxes. So you're walking the whole parking lot in 90-degree heat just to get some grocery carts that you should be able to go to one thing and get. So now you're changing the $7.25 job into a damn $30 an hour job that should be like all in, like you in shape, like if the Walmart workers that return grocery carts, you know how swole they would be if they went to work every day and actually did it? They'd be like jacked up, right? Yeah. Running a marathon, but no, it's not worth it. Who in the hell would do that? So it screws up the damn food chain. You don't put your grocery cart up, that person quits. Then the people inside quit because they quit, and it just goes downhill like a damn domino effect because of you that never put your damn grocery cart up.
So Manson said the Tstitsipas was changing his thong.
Thank you. I agree. Freaking little flowery.
How do you know he's wearing a thong?
He is wearing a thong.
I thought a real man can wear a thong.
Comment of the day so far.
A real man can't wear a thong?
Yeah, I mean, I'll wear a thong in the right moments. I'm scared, man. I'm scared of that. I know you shouldn't wear it on the damn tennis court when you're going to see your daddy via text.
You said that's a disturbing thought.
Shoot.
Oh, man. Alice Fire said, yes, make a rule the toilet breaks max 5 minutes, then the opponent knows when he will play again. Yeah. Pink thong. What about if you're constipated? You have to go to the bathroom.
It is, Surgeon.
5 minutes.
It is a pink thong.
Might not be enough. No, I don't imagine Tstitsipas wearing a pink thong.
I think he does.
I think he wears more of like
a blue
leopard thong?
No. He's not man enough for leopard. He's still in grade school, man. You don't pull the leopard stuff out until you're really comfortable. He's too spastic for a leopard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, back to tennis. All right, let's look at the future. Let me rant about the future of men's tennis for a minute. Let's look at the men's side, a bunch of pink panty wearers. Let me talk about these guys for a minute. Number one, we got the mighty Rublev, who's a spitting image of a damn kitten. Meow, meow. Freaking Rublev, go get in the litter box, man. Come on, Rublev. You still can't beat Zverev, who's aka wife beater, aka puppy hater, aka can't handle the manliness of Lindell. Wah, wah. Cry me a freaking river. I wore my sleeveless shirt today for that freaking linguine noodle. Now, by the way, linguine noodle Zverev has added a little bit of muscle, so I do give him a 4% chance of winning the U.S. Open 4%. Instead of a 2% chance. And then we have titsy bit, sits and spin, and sissy little weak baby pink thong wearing sissy poo. So you're telling me the future of men's tennis is kitty cat meow ass kitten Rublev, wife beating, puppy hater, Lindell hating, linguine noodle looking, tank top me wearing, Zverev looking fairy boy. And he, by the way, he doesn't have a pink thong. He's got a teddy on underneath that thing. And then Tsitsipas, little sissy daddy's boy. And that's the future of men's tennis. Are you telling me that when Djokovic is gone, notice I didn't mention Nadal or Djokovic Nadal or Federer at all. There is only the big one left. And that's the one that's playing the U.S. Open because the other two can't be there. Understandably, biology, the body breaks down, right? Feet start hurting if we play Nadal's game, and should have a long time ago, duh. And Federer, okay, you're 40 years old. You're not playing football, and you don't have an offensive line to protect you to take only 4 steps per, quarter. You're 40 years old. You're playing tennis. Wah, wah, wah. Cry me a river, whatever. But you cannot tell me that we're supposed to be excited about the next 5-10 years of tennis because of cat boy, puppy hater, and sissy bitch. And I'm supposed to wake up like, yes, I can't wait to watch the matches today. Come on. Who we got in the final? Tsitsipas and Zverev. No.
Lori, they actually asked Tsitsipas about the bathroom break, and he said he's going to keep doing it because it's within the rules.
Because he's at Tsitsi.
It doesn't bug him. And then they asked him about Zverev, about what he said about him, and he kind of just let it slide, let it go. He didn't really care. I don't think it bothers him.
Let me read a comment I just saw real quick that Zest for Life just wrote, because
yes, I was watching that
we were talking about this yesterday and the day before. Zest for Life says it's a shame Musetti has not adapted his game to hard courts yet. He's much better than Tsitsipas. We said the same thing.
It was boring to watch him. I couldn't watch him anymore.
We agree. At the same time, though, Musetti still has a little baby sissy boy in him too.
He's 19.
He's just not manned up yet, But
he's 19.
But I understand he's 19.
What's up with these guys with the long hair? They seem to be little sissies. Are you a sissy?
Man, I will snap, crackle, and pop you in the eye, Carla. Snap, crackle, and pop like Rice Krispies.
I'm just saying, you Tsitsipas, sissy, and Musetti now is a sissy, and another one with long hair. What? I mean.
So there is a correlation between long hair and sissyhood. So you're calling me out personally. Snap, crackle, pop, Carla. Snap, crackle, pop.
I know my little man is not.
I will snap, crackle, and pop you in the ear. I swear.
Justin Sissy.
Yeah, that's right. I'll take credit where credit is due. I feel more confident with longer hair because I'm old and I got a big ass forehead. So, it kind of takes my thought process of, 27 feet of billboard space up there.
The problem is with the Musetti and Tsitsipas, they're too worried about styling their hair.
Yeah, I don't worry about that.
That's their problem,
I told Carla I wish I could get my dreadlocks back. I used to do on concert tours, and I had dreadlocks. I'll answer that. If I didn't shower every day with conditioner and comb it out, I would have dreadlocks, like thick natty dreads, in less than a week. I promise. Surgeon asks, why do I have a compression sleeve on my arm, or what's the deal with the right arm? It's a compression sleeve. So I'm supposed to wear this daily since I broke my arm twice. I broke my ulna broke my ulna once in half, and then I broke my wrist in half within 16 months. And the physical therapist always told me to wear it. I just never did. I let someone borrow it, who used it for a little while, and I forgot that I even let someone borrow it, and then he gave it back. So I put it on.
Michael Walker says, who does Justin prefer, Osaka or Sha'Carri Richardson? Yeah, she came in last in the race, and she made up a lame-ass excuse.
That's a great question. Who asked this?
Michael Walker.
I'm going to go with Richardson, because I think her losing her Olympic chance there, which is a short window for a track athlete, in 4 years, she may not be the same sprinter, right? But for smoking pot, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm going with Richardson there. She should have been in those Olympics. I get she didn't follow the rules, yes, but she was in a state to blaze where it was legal. And, maybe she just, thought about it on the local level and not the international, you're a track runner by this sports organization's golden book of rules. I get everybody makes their own rule book, but she just smoked a joint after, one of her family members died. I mean,
she is ghetto.
I mean, so?
But so what?
Who cares, man?
She's in the right sport.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but you can be ghetto.
That's okay.
You can be ghetto.
Carla can be ghetto too. Don't watch out. She's from Brooklyn. She gets a little ghetto on you. She'll get feisty and then get ghetto. She'll be like, bleep, 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 bleep. She'll pull her damn sandal off and start smacking you with a sandal. Whack, 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 whack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Next thing, we're going to take a break from tennis for a second, but this is a good one for me. Okay. People that step on insects, bugs, smash spiders, squash lizards, kill snakes and frogs. Come on, man. What the hell would you do if all of a sudden there was human beings that were like 100 yards tall and they walked around and stepped on you all the time? I have a problem with this because I have a frog habitat at our tennis courts. So there's a bucket that I have that's full of targets. It's got some targets and some cones and frisbees, right? So I keep them in this bucket. And I used to take stuff out of the bucket, right, and put stuff back in the bucket. But I noticed that there was like one frog in there one day, so I kept the stuff in the bucket. And I always said, "Hey guys, don't mess with the bucket. There's frog in here. Don't touch it. Let him come out on his own." And then the next day there was like 2 frogs, and the day after that there was like 4 frogs, and the day after that there were frogs that stay in this bucket all the time. And then when people understand there's frogs, at least some of the kids or whatever, people frivolously go shake the damn bucket. My kids sometimes, and I don't want to see another roach ever in my life. They freak me out, but I'm not going to step on the damn thing, right? Right? You see people, oh, look at this lizard. They step on this lizard. Don't step on the damn insect. Don't kill the bug. Okay. He's just doing his thing. He's got a family. He's got kids. He's got eggs. He's got larvae. He's got pupa. He's got millions of little eggs laying around. Let them do their thing, man. Next life, you never know. You might be a damn ant. Seriously, take care of the bug.
If you're gonna go through all that, then you can't kill anything. Then you shouldn't eat meat. You shouldn't eat the fish in the water.
Look, I'm not getting into that at this point in time. But why do you want to step on the damn ant?
No, I wouldn't step on an ant just to step on an ant. I mean, but there's certain. Don't tell me that you're not gonna step on a roach.
I'm not going to step on a roach. Why would you want to step on the roach? You left the food on the table that caused them to come in here. So why are you going to kill something that you're a roach criminal?
Shut up.
You are a roach criminal.
Like a girl.
You're a roach criminal.
You scream like a girl.
You're a criminal.
Okay, first of all, if you have one roach, that roach will multiply and keep multiplying.
Then why did you leave the food out?
I don't leave food out. I clean. You guys don't. I clean. So
okay.
Don't tell me that.
You should
don't tell me that because I don't believe in dishes in the sink. But all of you guys do. So that's your fault.
See, she's getting ghetto.
Got it? That's your fault.
She's getting ghetto in here.
Hell no, I would never eat frogs.
Sounds like she's getting ghetto.
Getting some audio problems. Anyone else? Do we have audio problems? You have audio problems for me too.
Uh-oh.
Did we move something?
I don't know.
How about now, guys?
Because I can always restart it because that was at a climax. So mid-topic. If the sound is good, let me know. If the sound is bad, let me know. Because part 2 would be great to restart right now.
Yeah. It
sucks to have to restart during a tirade because then you don't find the same energy of that tirade. So let's know. How was the Alice QR says he gets scared like a girl when I see a bee.
That's him too.
What?
Okay. And he eats wasps.
I don't care about
bees. He screams.
How was the sound? Do I need to stop this video and start a second one?
Let me see.
Let me know. A rant.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, good.
I'm not trying frog legs and I'm not eating snails, Sir John. When I lived in Dominican Republic, they ate frogs. Not frogs, turtles. I can't do that. I just can't, Let me see. What was the other? Ying Hao say, even roaches, you shouldn't step on them unless they're in your home. Exactly.
Thanks, Mike.
If you have one roach and that they will multiply, you gotta get rid of them. Gotta get rid of them. I understand an ant. I understand a lizard. Okay. I wouldn't even kill a snake. I bet you would. And
a snake? Well, when have I killed anything?
If a snake came into the house?
No, I would get it out.
Okay. Yeah.
I might jump on the chair. I wouldn't kill the snake.
He won't grab anything.
Just don't step on the insects.
No, unless a roach is in your house, if you want to get it out safely and hold it by his intent, I don't know how you would do that. Just saying.
Well, just let him go. It's because of you leaving food out.
It's because of you.
It's because of me.
Don't say it's because of me.
I don't even eat like all you guys. All you guys are in the kitchen all day long. I don't stay in the kitchen. That's my least favorite
First of all,
place to
this
be.
man, when he eats stuff, he cuts it right on the marble thing, okay? Leaves his dish in the sink. Don't tell me that you don't leave stuff.
But who does the cooking?
I do cooking too.
I do.
And me too. Are you serious? Are we really going to get into this?
No, we'll save that for later.
Okay.
Trash talk.
But I'm just saying.
Trash talk after the fact.
Kill the roach if it's in your house. Duh. Otherwise, you'll have a grown man scream like a girl. I have a video of my son screaming like a girl that I've saved. And it's funny to watch.
All right. Next topic. Okay. Back to tennis. We're going to talk about sore losers, players that quit, and quitters in general. Okay. And tennis. I'm going to call out a couple quitters in my recent mindset. Let's call out Roger Federer right now, quitting at the French Open like a sissy pink thong wearing girl. Oh man, I just played a long match. It's a 5-setter, and I can't play. I can't play the next day because I want to save my energy for the U.S. Open that you're not playing.
Who?
Federer.
Oh, why are we ranting about Federer?
You weren't paying attention. See, she's getting all ghetto and lost track of things. I'm talking about sore losers, players that quit, and people that quit in general. My first example in tennis was, I'm giving her the Cliff Notes. My first example in tennis was Roger Federer quitting at the French Open. He played that long match against Gin Littered Struff or somebody, took him to 5 sets. He bailed out of the next round and says, I just got to, think about, everybody but me and quit. I'll look good tomorrow. Don't worry. Let's talk about Naomi Osaka that quit at the French Open. And don't forget, she didn't even show up for a final in Cincinnati a year ago or 2 years. How long ago was that? Do you remember she was supposed to play Azarenka in a final? She didn't play it. She was like, no, I believe in, doing something for myself for the greater good and, forget everybody else.
It was because it was BLM.
I'm not getting into isms. I'm not getting into isms and narratives and all this stupid stuff that's not stupid. But I mean, isms are stupid in a sense that they just divide people more. And we're going to talk about that in a moment. I'm not alluding. I didn't mean that didn't come out right. That's not a stupid thing. It's a great thing. But all these different narratives that these politicians and super rich people bring you, this life matters and this life doesn't matter, or GBRLM QRSTUV, or politically left or politically right, or mask and no mask, and all this shit. People tend to think that this brings you together. It may bring a group of people together, but it may piss off a bunch of other groups. So the whole mindset of all this woke world stuff, all this stuff that is thrown into our, plate of shit every day on top of the shitty lunches that they feed our kids at school, it just divides you more. Our kids go to school and they get a shitty breakfast, they get a shitty lunch, they come home and they get on their phones or turn on the television, and all they get is a shit sandwich full of this life matters, this life doesn't matter. They turn the channel and they're fighting because of this and that. Then you turn the channel and you get, now this tennis player is about to be the first tennis player in history to play one another because they're married of the same sex, and all this, and it just keeps going. And we think that we think that we're saying all this for the greater good. It's because the unique groups of people that do this, they feel better in their little groups, but they don't think about everyone else around them that may have different thoughts or different opinions. Militarily, there's an old saying, divide and conquer. I want to divide that freaking population.
That's a good comment. Yes,
Lori LeBlanc. She's one of our students. She says, lives matter. Where'd it go? Oh, but the politicians use it to divide. Now, look, in college, for me, history was one of my strong suits. So as I got later in my studies for my major, which was psychology, I started focusing, or I kept selecting history-related classes because I knew I could breeze through them. In other words, my elective type classes, right? Non-core classes. History for me was a joy, and it still is to this very day. I watch documentaries, history, every night when I go to sleep and fall asleep to them. But dividing and conquering is a very basic, elementary invasion strategy. Okay, there's 10 million people in this country. I want to invade it. I can't beat all of them. How can I beat all of them? Let's divide them all into groups, and then we can conquer each freaking group. And every time we conquer a group, we can use that group to help us persuade against the other groups. Divide and freaking conquer 101. Just keep your mouth shut. Just be a good human being. Just be kind, because everyone you meet is fighting a tough battle. And stop thinking that you know everything, because you're jumping on board with this one little ism that's only going to piss a bunch more people off than that group that you're involved with. Life is hard. Fight hard. Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Never pass up an opportunity to keep your mouth shut, by the way, and be kind, because everyone's fighting a tough battle. Work hard, respect your parents, go to bed at night, get some exercise in, make some proper food choices. Otherwise, I don't know what you're doing.
This fan says this channel needs to stick to tennis.
Okay, well then tune out for Trash Talk Tuesday.
Exactly.
This channel ain't for you on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, who gives a shit, right? Woogies.
Yeah.
Okay, you tune into the wrong show for that type of comment. Get lost. Not interested. We don't do this for money. Could care less. There's a super chat button on there we might have seen 5 times in 3 years. $5, $20, $5. You actually think that this is what we do for a living? 5 kids. Do you actually think? Wake up, man.
Michael Walker says Jonathan back at the Air Force.
Get
back
lost.
with a tan. No, he didn't go back with a tan.
Get back to tennis. Get back to life.
He avoided the sun a lot. He couldn't handle that anymore. He got used to Colorado. So
5K tennis family, not to please you. Okay. Don't do this to please you. I can promise you. Just saying.
You're being terrible.
I don't care. Trash Talk Tuesday. Look at the title. Deal with it or get lost. Don't care. What am I going to lose a subscriber? I'm going to lose a subscriber. Don't forget to unsubscribe. I don't care, man. Whatever. I got this thing right here, man. She's boom, fire. Now, unsubscribe? Okay, I'll just give Carla a hug.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Alex Pierre said, you guys always make my day. Vamos.
Don't forget to unsubscribe.
So just said, guys, what? Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lori says about tennis because of issues that come up with players.
Yeah.
Osaka.
All right.
He said, I had a feeling it was Friday. It kind of feels like Friday, Sergio.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to tennis then. Don't let the door kick you in the ass on the way out. Okay. Equal prize money. Let's talk about this.
I hurt your feelings. I love it.
Let's go.
Good. You didn't whip out.
Let's go. He hung tough.
I guess some of you that send me emails.
Unsubscribe.
You send me emails. You're hateful. You're this. You're that. I'm like, really?
Freaking all sending us shit in the middle of the night. We're like, does this freaking laughing about it? Yeah. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. It's all good fun. But this is Tuesday. It couldn't be real trash talk if I was just like, I'm sorry. What, man?
Oh, man.
Okay, equal prize money. Thank you for sticking around. Much love. No harm intended. Just smack talk, bro. Maybe we can get up and bet against each other on a match or something. Something fun. All right, equal prize money. For the last tournament in Cincinnati, we know Ashley Barty won Cincinnati. And we know Zverev won Cincinnati after Pink Thong Baby went to the bathroom. His
new name?
Pink Thong Baby, Tstitsipas.
Yeah.
Pink Thong's Baby Path. Something like that. But Zverev took in over $900,000 US. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of damn money, just short of $1 million. Right? Ashley Barty took in $350,000. So Zverev almost won 3 times more money. For what? I don't think that the women. It
wasn't a much better match.
The match wasn't any better or worse. The Rublev-Zverev final was actually lackluster and shitty. Zverev was 4-0 against Rublev before the match started. Now he's 5-0. He cruised through the final. I'm not saying the Barty final was any different.
No, I knew when Barty made the final and Teichmann, it was going to be quick. I think Wildlife sent me a message. I'm tired of Barty winning. She needs to go back to Australia. I said, I'm not tired of it. I mean, that's what tennis is about. She has the full package. She behaves well. She has variety in her game, and that's why she's winning. Yeah. Good for her because she didn't play all of last year.
Now, look, we have discussed in this Trash Talk Tuesday already about the future of men's tennis. We have all these pink panty wearing dudes, and we're supposed to get excited about watching them play.
I don't know. The girls are tough for sure.
Yep. Yeah. Now, the girls' narrative for, in my opinion, the last 2 years or last year and a half has been a better narrative. Naomi Osaka, and we trash talked her last week, so I'm not going to do it again. So if you want to hear us rant about Osaka and her whining and crying and media stuff, go to last week, so I'm not going to do it again. However, that narrative that Osaka built, the narrative of I'm a victim and it's mental health, and it got people that may not play tennis to tune in because maybe they have mental health issues, whatever. Those type of thought processes, these isms I just ranted about, these belief circles that I just talked about, that's going on in the women's game right now. So now they have equal prize money to battle and rant about, and then they have the media to rant about that. Osaka has been, kind of throwing into the system right now. This is one thing that I don't agree with. I think that there should be equal prize money.
I agree. I mean, I don't get why the big difference. That's if the both players.
They could just bring the men's down some and bring the women's up some.
This is, you kept saying, some of you, and maybe someone will say, well, men play more sets. They were both 2 out of 3 sets. 2 out of 3 sets. What do you rather see? A girl in a skirt? I'm just going by this.
Yeah, volleyball players, beach volleyball, let's go.
Or you rather see 2 guys, linguini, fettuccine, angel
pink
hair.
panties, going to talk to daddy.
What do you rather see, the girls or the guys? Like, let's be real here. Who's bringing the money in?
Yeah,
it's the girls.
The girls
There's
right now.
There's more guys in the audience than girls.
Exactly.
So,
who would you rather watch, Zverev play Rublev, or would you rather see Barty play Osaka? I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, this turn, I get the slams, Joanna, where their guys are playing 3 out of 5 and the girls are playing 2 out of 3, but this is both 2 out of 3, right? They're both,
there's no more sets.
There was no superstar here. They should have been paid equally. I don't understand. Again, I'm going to go back to the first videos we made. When the girl takes a tennis lesson, when a boy takes a tennis lesson, they're paying the same rate. You're paying the same rate for a racket. You're paying the same rate for strings, for shoes, for equipment, for tournaments, for gas, for traveling. Why wouldn't you pay the girls the same? They spent the same amount of money to train.
What are their coaches less? Does the girls' Yonex racket cost less than the dude's Yonex racket? And by the way, speaking about the cost of some of the tennis equipment, by the way, and this is one of my 8 pages of ranting that I had, is the overpriced tennis gear and the overpriced cost of sneakers and just mainstream general clothes and general. Most of the clothes we wear, I don't care if it says handcrafted in Italy or handcrafted in wherever, it's probably more than likely a little bit of a conglomeration of a bunch of bullshit with great marketing. Look, right now, if you want to go get a sleeveless t-shirt like this, I didn't pay for this. This was given to me for free. I can promise you that. But a sleeveless t-shirt from a company like Hydrogen or some of the Nike stuff with the Rafa Bull on it is $80, 80 freaking dollars. Tennis rackets, some tennis rackets nowadays are $250 unstrung, meaning you got to put $40 of strings in it. There's a $300 racket. You got to put a $2, $3 over grip, vibration dampener. Okay, you're ready to go. That's only one racket. That's a $400 setup, give or take some tax. Right now you have sneakers, tennis sneakers that are $160 a pop. $160, and you take them out on the court, especially as much as we're on the court, man, they're beat up in 2 days. Like, you already got slick spots on the soles in 2 days. Now, are the women paying less for that shit? Or is there some type of women's wholesale deal and we can just screw you in the ass and then I'll just give all the money to them? They all played 2 out of 3 sets. Linguini Noodle played Fairy Boy. He took home over $900,000 and the stadium wasn't even full. On the other side of the spectrum, Barty took home a third of that, $350,000. The stadium was more full, and it was a more interesting match. You had a Teichmann that shouldn't have been there, that took out some big players.
Pliskova, she took out Osaka.
I mean, and you got the 2 pansy boys who were the other 2 highest seeds in the tournament, besides the 1 and 2 seeds had already lost. Medvedev.
Well, it was Rublev and Zverev, so it wasn't even an exciting match.
You had the gimme, you had the freaking gimme. And you'd had the not gimme, and you paid the gimme, and you dealt with Tstitsipas taking a sissy break, and then paid him a cool $1 million. But the girls who...
Michael Walker, the only reason the ATP Tour is more profitable now is because of 3 guys. Once those 3 guys are gone, the ATP Tour, I guarantee you, won't be as profitable.
And the labor...
Once Djokovic, once Federer, and once Nadal decide to hang their rackets, I guarantee you, and we can start looking at tennis ratings, TV ratings, ticket sales, I guarantee you the guys will not bring in as much money until we find the next superstar, which is not there yet.
I will make a bet with anyone out there that wants to take it. I guarantee you after Federer, Nadal, Djokovic gone, I guarantee you there's one tournament that will go away in a few years. That's the Laver Cup. In my opinion, this is an opinion. I am etching in stone in my own mind that the Laver Cup will not exist. Who the hell are people going to go watch and travel to play? Really? They're there to see those players. Federer, again, his Laver Cup, I think his time is numbered with that after they are long gone.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't even turn on. I can't. I'm speaking for myself. I cannot get excited about watching Rublev, Tsitsipas, or Zverev play. I can't. I can't do it,
guys. Let's be real here. Once the three leave, I'm guaranteed tennis will suffer. It will definitely suffer. The numbers will prove it. You're telling me that kids want to look up to Zverev and play just like him and look just like him and look like Medvedev that looks like the guy from SpongeBob? You know, I mean. And Rublev, is that exciting hearing all the grunts and hit the same shot? Tsitsipas maybe, you know, but who else?
All right. That's all that I have. Now, I do have some more.
I do have one rant.
Yeah.
One more rant.
Let's keep going. But I want to say
please retire. Please retire. Why the hell are you taking space from another player? She plays Su Wei Shea and looked like shit. I could have played the same way and maybe scored a couple more games. Why is this old lady, I'm sorry to say that for tennis, pro she is. It's like me deciding to go play pro tennis. Horrendous.
Do you think, can I ask you a question? Do you think you can, on your best day that you have left, I get, some days you play a lot better than others. Some days you're really on fire and some days not. The only days that I beat you anymore with my leg is when you're not on fire. Mm-hmm. If you are, it's hard for me to deal with it. So let's put it this way. Do you think on your best day that you have left in the tank, you could beat Venus Williams?
Yes, absolutely. I was watching her move.
Can we set this match up?
No, I'm not going to set it up. I've met her many times. I didn't like her when I met her.
Can we set this match up?
She's nicer now. She wasn't nice as when we were kids.
Venus Williams. Someone hashtag Venus Williams out there and see if we can set this up, okay? See if we can set it up.
I'll make her ass move. She looks like a mummy trying to run. It hurts. It's painful. Stop wearing the push-up bras. Stop trying to look sexy to keep promoting your brand. It's just like she needs to move. Give a teenager a chance to fill up the spot and play tennis.
Now this is a good thing. I never thought about this till you just said it. It just rang like a light bulb in my head. I love Venus Williams, by the way. She's one of my favorite players of all time. Well, she truly is. But I have noticed that her cleavage has gotten much more pronounced. Have you seen that?
Yeah, because she's wearing a push-up thing. It's like she's trying to promote her brand. But honestly, you get tired of watching Federer? Federer still has game. Venus has no game, period.
Okay, it's a good brand. I was unexpected. Well, if anyone out there has something you want to rant about or a topic you want us to talk about, put it in comments. Now, I do have a couple things about Elon Musk. I do have a couple things about artificial intelligence. I do have some things about the situation in Afghanistan. And I have a couple more things along those lines. But I'm going to wait and kind of filter that into the next Trash Talk Tuesday and save time for anyone that has anything that they want to say. Don't forget, by the way, the U.S. Open starts in a couple of days. If you are wanting to compete for the $400, over $400 in cash and prizes, hit the subscribe button and go to the video on this playlist that gives the rules for the fantasy teams and the tennis racket giveaway / $300 giveaway. Okay. When the draws come out, all the rules are there. That's where you will place your fantasy teams and your finalist predictions. One competition, you will predict the men's final, the women's final, and both winners. And if you do that, you'll win $300 cash US. If there is a tie, multiple people pick the same thing and it happens, then your fantasy team scores will break that tie. So you don't have to play the fantasy team. But if you don't play it and tie with someone else, the person that has the team will win. Won't get into that here, though, but there's a lot we're giving away, strings, apparel, and everything else. Don't forget that video. I don't want to take up a lot of time on these other shows talking about it, especially when there's a whole video with instructions here on this playlist. So don't miss that. I'm not going to say it too many times, so if you want to play, be ready to play.
All Alrighty.
And I'm talking smack the whole damn time because I plan to damn win. All right. Guys, much love to all of you. I love these Tuesdays, man. Let's go. All right.
Already.
Boom. I have to go deal with this stuff over here.
What do you have to deal with?
All this stuff.
You don't have to deal with. We're not going to play tennis right now. It's too hot for that.
Oh, well, we could go play maybe.
No, I got to clean. Unless
you see what I'm talking about? It's already started.
We got to be there all day.
I'm just kidding. All right. See you later. We will see you next Tuesday. But however, we are going to be doing shows every single day for the U.S. Open. You know, a lot of the matches at the U.S. Open, prime time, late at night. We may do some of them while the matches are ongoing. I always told myself I'll never try to do a show when Cam is on. We'd be like Cam a lot. Sometimes we'll kind of wait for his to be done, respectively. But nonetheless, sometimes it may conflict. So U.S. Open, we may do some recorded, we may not. In other words, they may be live, some of them, and some of them may not be live, but just because of time. All right. So we'll see you guys every day, though, for the U.S. Open. So be ready for that.
Yeah, I can't wait because these matches are boring.
Yeah.
At Winston-Salem, whatever, boring.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.